Alright, now we do the test. This time it should be working. Yep, looks like it's working. Sweet. Yo, what's up, gamers? It's ScruffyDJanitor, and I apologize if you were watching this earlier, just a little bit ago, but I got a new mic for YouTube, and it's working a lot better than my last mic, that's for sure. But still got a couple things that I have to adjust now that I've been using it. But I'm digging it. But yeah, that's something new that's been happening around here. But other than that, thank you so much for joining today. I am We're going to be going through Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, but this time it's part 8. And if you like the stream, if you can help me out with the thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And if you want to hang out some more, you're always welcome to follow or subscribe. Let me expand this. Okay, now we're good to go. We're going to start playing.
Well, looks like we're here for the night. I suppose it's as good a place as any. And since we've finally happened across some people who don't seem to need our help with anything, we should try to make the most of it. I'm off to see if any local girls want to dance. You're more than welcome to come with me if you want.
Girls indeed. It's all Kiefer ever seems to think about. I mean, you should have seen the way he was looking at Lala just now.
Damn it, it is Lala. I messed that up last time.
Still, it's none of my business. I'm not going to let Kiefer stop me enjoying myself. I want to try whatever that stuff is everyone's drinking. Me too, me too. I love trying new drinks. And it smells amazing. I've been sniffing it this whole time and thinking,
Alright. Let's see what Kiefer's up to. That dancer, Lala. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Yep, she's amazing. I've never seen anyone like her before. I'm not sure what's up with her right now, though. I mean, everyone here's celebrating. But I just saw her go running into this tent looking pretty worried about something. I wonder what's up. I want to go and ask her what's wrong, but I'm too nervous to talk to her. Oh, come on, Kiefer. Don't be nervous. I don't suppose you could help me out, could you? Grab me some of the spirit of the dance that lady's handing out. Nice one. You're a star, Scruffy D. A couple of gulgs of that juice and I'll be able to chat to Lala. No problem. Wow. The Almighty is sealed in an altar on the other side of these mountains. We roamers have spent centuries searching for it. Tomorrow we begin the final stage of our journey. This being so, we must make the most of these last moments of leisure.
Oh.
Hick, I believe I may have embittered the spirit of the dance rather too freely. Hick. Now it may be the drink talking, but I cannot seem to warm to Florin. His airs and grace irk me. He never wishes to engage in a real man's conversation. I wonder how Lala truly feels about him. Deep in her heart of hearts. All this celebrating reminds me of the celebrations of the pilchard harvest back home. It's making me a bit homesick, really. Actually, huh? Do you remember how angry I was when you got me kicked off Father's ship, Scruffy D? Still, I think it was for the best in the end. I mean, just think of all the adventures we've had since, and all the monsters we fought. What are you doing over here? The stuff in this pot smells amazing, but if I drink it, am I going to end up staggering around talking nonsense like everybody else? Probably. Dancing is the means by which we roamers give praise to the Almighty. As long as we have our music and our dancing, no monster should do us harm. Now come dance with us.
Oh.
Thorn's Torrent playing is exceptionally clear and filled with emotion tonight. We can rest assured that his melodies shall keep evil at bay as always. He's totally absorbed by playing the Torben. He doesn't even notice that Scruffy D's talking to him.
Hey!
Fear not, the roamer's supply of Spirit of the Dance can never be exhausted. You wish to bring some Spirit of the Dance to your friend? To ease his nerves? Well, well, that is most kind of you. Here you are. A sip or two of Spirit of the Dance is sure to put your friend in more relaxed frame of mind. I don't know. There's nothing in the pot, bro. Hey, there you are. And you got the Spirit of the Dance, too. Nice one. I owe you for this. Okay, looks like we're all set. Let's go pay Lala a visit.
Right.
Hey, what's the matter? Don't tell me you want me to head on in there alone. I thought we'd promise to stick together when times got tough, and I might never get a better chance to talk to her. Come on now. Come on, I know you're not the type to leave a damsel in distress. Wow.
Do I know you?
You will do, soon enough. I'm Kiefer, and this is my best friend. You're Lala, right? That ceremony was amazing! But I just wanted to ask, and I hope you don't mind. Are you alright? Feel free to tell me it's none of my business. But you look so sad and lonely. I think you're really beautiful, Lala.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Forget I said anything.
You do not need to apologize. It is not easy to say such things to someone's face. You clearly have courage. Thank you for thinking about me. It is very kind of you to show such concern for a stranger. As you may be aware, we roamers have a very important duty. We must free the Almighty from the seal under which he was placed long ago. What is more, it is I who must carry out this duty. That is the purpose of my life. The mark I bear is proof of this.
Sounds like you're pretty special then. I mean, do you know how rare it is to have something that only you can do? I'd say that makes you pretty amazing, Lala. Did I say something funny?
I like you, Kiefer. No Roma would ever compliment me the way that you did.
Really? I'm sure that's not true. Well, I'm happy I made you laugh. I think. Lala? Lala, are you there? Huh? Who are you, please? What are you doing? This is Lala's tent. Gadgos such as you have no business here.
Florin, wait. This is my doing. They simply asked me...
Silence, Lala. You Gadgos. I know what you are up to. You expect me to allow you to try and charm my betrothed with your worldly ways? I will not stand for it.
Florin's jealousy has made him very angry indeed, but Scruffy D eventually succeeds in calming him down. Yeah, man, just chill. Florin apologizes over his overreaction, and everyone manages to sit down and have a civilized conversation. It's been a very long day, and after a glass or two of Spirit of the Dance, Scruffy D soon falls fast asleep. The stars come out as the night grows darker. It seems I must have fallen asleep. Forgive me, Gadgos. I was not a very good host. Oh, don't worry about it, Florin. I had a way over time. Hey, does anyone know where Lala's gone? She likely moved to another tent so as not to disturb us. She's always so considerate. Right, well, I suppose we better head back to our own tent then. Let's get moving, shall we? I feel bad for making Lala move when she would have been so tired after the ceremony. I must remember to apologize to her. What?
Huh?
What was that? What is happening out there? Come on, let's go. Oh, that's not good. Please, somebody! What in the... Well, don't just stand there. We need to help them.
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, nice. Scruffy D! Kiefer, stop daydreaming and listen up. I just saw Baldo chase some monsters towards the gate to the encampment. He was all alone. There were loads of them. I'll take care of things here. You go and see if he's alright. In the encampment? Alright. Squeak! Don't you dare come any closer. There's a child in there. What a good homie, man. How do I miss twice? Wow, 76 didn't even do anything to him. Yeah. Get out of my way. Hold on, Lala. I'm coming. Baldo's in trouble. We need to help him out. Yes, we do. Squee! Are you alright, Baldo? Lala. Lala. She headed to the forest by herself. She's looking for the child the monsters took. Don't worry about me. You need to go find her now. Baldo, curses! This is my fault for not waking up sooner. It is my Torben that keeps the monster at bay. I failed to play. And now? Never mind that, Florin. We just need to focus on helping Lala. That's all that matters. Maribel and Ruff, go and make sure there aren't any monsters hanging around the encampment, okay?
Okay.
Leave it to us. Meanwhile, let's head to the forest. We need to find Lala and the kid who's been abducted. That leaves you, Florin. I am the only one who can play the Torben that keeps the monsters at bay. I better not leave the encampment. I will stay here and make sure everyone is alright. But please, you must find Lala. We will, don't worry. The monsters hightailed it into the forest to the northwest. Let's get after them and fast. Let's go there, but I gotta break some pots. Wah! Wah!
Huh?
Did you hear that, Scruffy D? Sounds like the kid's nearby, and I bet Lala is too. Let's push on.
Get back! You are not to touch a hair on this child's head.
Oi! Over here, basic! If it's a fight you're after, we're more than game.
Kiefer?
Hey, Lala! We've come to rescue you. Now, come on! Let's do this!
And that guy's down for the count. What a slobberknocker.
Are you two all right? You're not hurt?
I am fine, and you are very strong.
What are you doing here?
Baldo asked us to come. Looks like we made it just in time.
My father. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Everyone is. Don't worry.
Oh, praise the Almighty.
So my mother is also fine? I want to see her now. I will go back to the encampment. Thank you for helping me, Lala. You too, Gajos.
Hey! He's a live one, eh? Still, if Florin's playing that Torben of his, there won't be any monsters outside the forest. He should be fine by himself. We'd better head back ourselves, though. I think we've had enough forest for one day. Can you stand, Lala?
I am sorry. I seem to have twisted my ankle.
Ah, right. Well, in that case, you'd better lead the way. Lala, take my hand. I'll help you.
All right. Thank you.
So, this might not be the best time, but would you mind if I asked you something, Lala? Why did you go and take on that monster all by yourself? That was pretty reckless of you.
I told you that it is the Roma's duty to restore the Almighty, and that we are to continue our travels until we do so. Well, a long time ago, at the start of our journey, we were a mighty clan, the equal of any kingdom. But as the journey grew longer and harder, conflict and disease took their toll, and our numbers dwindled. The clan grew weaker and weaker. Now, my father and I are the only ones capable of fighting at all. Do you understand?
Yeah.
My dearest wish is for us to complete our journey, to fulfill our duty that we roamers may live freely in the future. That is why I fight. That is why I dance. For my clan, first and foremost, and for myself.
I understand, Lala. I know exactly what you mean. But let me just say one thing. You don't need to deal with all this by yourself. Even if you can't count on the other members of the clan, you can count on me. I can give you the support you need, just like I'm doing right now.
Thank you. That means a great deal, Kiefer.
Lala leans on Kiefer's shoulder while Scruffy D keeps watch over them, both. As the sun goes down, they make their way out of the forest, and eventually bring Lala safely back to the encampment. Ah, it seems you Gadgels have exceeded yourselves. You drove the monsters from our encampment and brought our kinfolk back in one piece. I trust your ankle is not too badly injured, my girl. We can, of course, postpone the ritual if the pain is too great. No, Rumbo, Borrow, my ankle is fine. I need only rest a little while. Please do not worry about me. You must proceed to the altar of the Almighty. I am afraid I must ask you another favor. Would you be so kind as to escort Rambaro and the others to the altar? My father would do so usually, but he is injured. It would mean a lot to me if you could help. Why not? As long as we're getting paid. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. We can hardly leave you and your father here alone, Lala. You are both injured for one thing.
Okay, Listen,
I'll stay with them. But Kiefer, I told you, right? You can count on me. Yes, I remember. Well, in that case, thank you very much. We roamers do not like to accept help from outsiders, but the journey we begin tomorrow will decide the fate of the world. This is no time for such minor quibbles. We will be grateful for your assistance. Alright? And so the decision is made. Kiefer will stay behind at the encampment, while the others will accompany the clan to the altar. The party settled down to sleep once more, and then morning comes.
It is time we were leaving, young Lala. I trust you will take good care of yourself and of dear Baldo.
Oh yes, Madame Rosa.
Kiefer, I trust you will do whatever is required to protect Lala and her father.
of course. I'll make sure they're safe, no matter what. You lot, just try and hang in there until I arrive, okay?
Oh, shut up, you insufferable big head. We'll be fine, thank you very much. Just remember you've got a job to do. All your posing won't mean a thing if something happens to Lala.
It seems you young gadgos are close indeed. It pleases me to see it. Now then, young man, if you are ready, we must depart.
Rombaro, I too will stay behind. We simply cannot leave Lala in the care of a Gadjo, no matter what he may have done for us in the past.
Florin, cease your hot-headed selfishness. Without you and your Torben, how do you expect us to ward off monsters? Or do you not care for your clansfolk? Do you not understand the importance of our mission? Do you not wish to see the Almighty risen?
Of course I do, but Rombaro, Rombaro, the Vanguard has departed.
Very well. Then our own departure cannot be delayed any longer. I am sorry that you had to witness such foolishness. Now, put it from your mind. We make for the altar forthwith. It is to be found in a lake on the other side of the mountains to the west. Come, we must make haste. You may join us there.
I really had a blow up in my ear. Dang phone. Alright. Let's head out. What is this? Cape overlooking the ocean. Oh, this is probably gonna become important later. Nothing over here? Cool. Alright, bang! Level 20. Level up. Oh, look, it's more Ricks. What a sham. Was that it? That was it? This is new.
That was easy.
The enemies are too stunned to move.
That was easy. That was easy. Right.
We're in the pool of the cave.
Oh,
Look, Goggles, look at the lake. Can you see at the bottom? The altar of the Almighty awaits. To restore the Almighty to his rightful place, we must enter the altar. But how can such a thing be done? I do see it. Vaguely. Ah, phew. Ah, there you are. Finally, you have joined us. The altar of the Almighty is visible at the bottom of the lake. The question is, how do we access it? Shh. Please speak quietly. I do not wish for anyone else to hear this conversation. I have something important to say, and since you are Goggles, I believe it is safe for me to tell you. Would you care to hear it? A few days ago, I got up in the middle of the night to answer a call of nature. That is when I saw it. Florin was bathing in the lake. He was shirtless. and I saw it plain as day, the mark, the same mark that Lala has. My mother told me that two people who both bear the mark are forbidden from marrying one another. That is why you must keep this a secret. I am fond of both Florin and Lala. I would hate for my actions to make them unhappy. Oh boy. We will be sending yourselves and Florin into the cave just as soon as we know more of what exactly it is that we seek. We are working now on decoding of the ancient texts. Perhaps you could rest in a nearby tent in the meantime.
Oh,
Ah, Scruffy D, I hope you will not mind waiting a little longer. We must divine what might prove that we are the chosen people. I fear it may take some time. Our ancestors were known for their care and consideration. It is unthinkable that they would place these sacred objects in a cave that has been infested with monsters. No, I believe it. All this time we thought the holy objects were in a cave near the lake. Now it transpires that they are in the altar itself, which surely means we must find a method of draining the lake. By reading the text, it seems that there is a device within the cave that will drain the lake of the water. To activate it, however, we must present undeniable proof that we are the chosen people. But what such evidence can we possibly provide? Not sure. There's a meeting taking place. It seems Rombaro misread the ancient texts. You should most probably attend. Should you not? You will be most welcome to rest here once the meeting is over. Ooh, we got some more strong medicine. They said I needed to rest. No, I didn't. I just needed to talk to the statue. Gazing at the altar of the Almighty through the pure blue waters of the lake is calming indeed. It is an inappropriate reminder of the sublime nature of the Almighty himself. What will become of us when the Almighty has been restored, I wonder? Perhaps we will no longer have to roam the land. Perhaps I will no longer have to take Torben lessons. Ah, Scruffy D, I trust the long journey here has not left you too fatigued? That is good. Then you'll be prepared for the shocking news. It seems the two sacred items required to free the Almighty lie not in the depths of the cave, but within the altar itself. It would appear that I failed to correctly decipher the ancient texts. Rather embarrassing. But, well, it cannot be helped now. We are holding a meeting to try and devise a means by which we may access the altar in the lake. It may take a while. Please feel free to rest in one of our tents until we are finished. You must be tired. Are you in need of rest? Yep. Very well. May the Almighty watch over you.
Right.
You have awoken. Finally, the elders have discovered how the lake might be drained, and you and I must head into the cave without further delay. Madame Rosa and the others believe that the mechanism for draining the lake must be activated through the chimes of the chosen. What better proof of our birthright could there be? They may have been passed down through all of the generations, but they may only be sounded by a roamer of pure blood. As such, there is no question of you entering the cave alone. I will come with you. Let us do what we can to assist one another. Now come. They're asleep. 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 If our reading of the ancient text is correct, somewhere within the cave there is a pedestal whereupon the chimes of the chosen must be placed. The lake will be drained when the chimes are sounded by one of the roamer blood. Please, we are counting on you. Our earlier misreading of the ancient text must have seemed foolish to you, careless even, but you must understand. It has been many millennia since the Almighty was sealed away. Very few roamers remain who are able to decipher the writings of that period. Young Thorin, luckily for you, is one of them. His talent is sure to prove useful inside the cave. It is time to rescue the Almighty to his rightful place and fulfill the ancient destiny of the roamers. You have a crucial part to play in this, young Gajos. I most humbly thank you for your cooperation. Now, as for how I may help you, what can I do for you today? I can save, huh? Please be careful, Florin. You too, of course, Gajos. Thank you for your concern, but it is not necessary. We will have the lake drained by the time Lala and the others arrive. You will see. I can't swim, huh? That sucks. Looks like we'll need to drain it. Got hit by poison too. Disgraceful. Even a sacred spot such as this has been ransacked by monsters. It would not surprise me if they have already destroyed the treasures bequeathed to us by the Almighty. We must be prepared for anything. Well, that sucks. It can steal treasure? I didn't know that. Oh damn, I came here for loot. The chest is empty. Well, that sucks. Some ancient texts have been carved into the stone. Florin reads it out loud. Now you prove you're of the chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Take him down.
Easy peasy. All in a day's work. All in a day's work. That was easy.
That was hard to go through. A chest that rests in the wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. At least I believe this is what it says. What is it? You seem strange. Scruffy D stares at the text engraved into the stone. A chest that rests in a wintry bath will show us the Almighty's path. He can suddenly read the words himself. If I did not know better, I would say you knew exactly what was written there without any help, but it seems the effort of reading it has rather worn you down. You are still new to this, I suppose. I have been reading these ancient ruins since I was but a boy. I would hardly be considered worthy of Lala's hand otherwise. I struggle sometimes, but I study every day. And not only at reading, at the Torban too, and other ancient arts. Yet despite my efforts, I remain uneasy. The ritual grows near, and yet my dear Lala grows distant. This is how it feels, at least. But I digress from the matter at hand. Let us commit the words on the stone to memory and move on. Then, oh, I wonder what the exit was over there. Let's go back. I know.
Here comes the heat.
I grabbed the wrong one. That's fine.
That was easy.
Ah, never mind. Okay. I didn't know that was the gate. I thought it was open. Haha. I wasted time. Oh well. It's not really a waste if we're leveling up. This means more money for us and more XP.
Easy peasy. That was easy. All in a day's work.
Ah, it's a mimic. whole bunch of mimics. And down for the count.
A day's work.
Damn, 9 G's. Nice. Nothing here? Nothing here. That's sad. A rumbling noise can be heard. Level up! Made it level 21. Let's go! You hear that, Scruffy D? I'm sure I heard a sound coming over there. Let's go check it out. Over where? Oh. Wow, please don't hit me. I'm not a bad monster. Honest. I oozed to live with the Almighty's clan long, long ago. I'm on your side, I promise. And to prove it, I'm going to tell you something really oozeful. Deep inside this cave, there's an altar made of stalagmites. If you're going to drain the lake, you'll need to put the chimes of the chosen on it. Once the water's all gone, you'll be able to get to the lake from the first level of this cave. Slurp. Some ancient text has been carved into the stone. Florin reads the text. That you are here, this signifies that you have proven both bold and wise. Now prove you're of the chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Prove you're of the chosen line. This must be that we are to present the chimes of the chosen. Florin holds up the chimes of the chosen and allows their sound to echo through the cave. The way ahead has been revealed. We are close now. We must be. Our destiny will soon be fulfilled. You must wait a bit, but a little longer, Lala. There's a fragment right here. What luck! Scruffy D finds a yellow fragment. Let's go!
Oh.
This is it. This is the mechanism that will allow us to drain the lake. If I place the chimes of the chosen here, the altar of the Almighty will become accessible. Are you ready? Shall I place the chimes on the pedestal? Yeah, man, that's what we're here for. Florin places the chimes of the chosen on the pedestal. The lake should now be drained. Come, let us proceed to the altar of the Almighty. As soon as the ritual has been performed, Lala will be free from the bonds of duty. Free to love me. Some ancient texts have been carved into the stone. Florin reads it out loud. Now I prove you're of the chosen line, and lo, your onward path shall shine. Oh, we got a snail. Oh, we got a stellar fan. Oh, we got a prayer ring. What's the fan? Oh, that's for charm.
Oh.
Where are you going? We must hurry to the altar of the Almighty without delay. Did I go the wrong way? Damn it. Oh, yeah. There it is. That's what it goes. I was supposed to go down here. Ah, you have returned. When we saw the water draining from the lake, we heard down here. Rambaro's waiting for you in front of the altar. What will happen during the ritual? How does it work? And will we see the roamers when it ends? How on earth how on heaven and earth did our ancestors manage to devise all these contrivances and contraptions? I can only imagine that the Almighty himself must have offered a helping hand in the creation.
Ah,
I cannot help but feel excited. What form will the Almighty take when he is restored, I wonder? Ah, I envy Lala so. I wish I were the bearer of the Earth Spirit's blood and danced her the sacred dance.
Ah,
The ritual will be starting soon.
ah.
The scale of the beauty of the altar are beyond my wildest imaginations. Lala and the others will be awestruck when they finally lay eyes on it, I'm sure. This time of our people has come at last. The time of our people has come at last. I pray that Lala arrives soon, so the ritual may begin.
ah.
The purpose of all her dances is to praise the Almighty. How long have we waited for the day it will finally be restored? By the beard of the Almighty, the altar is larger than I ever imagined. And if the ancient texts are correct, this is where the Almighty himself resides, sealed away, waiting his rebirth.
Oh,
Ah, there you are. Thanks to your efforts, the lake has been drained, and the altar of the Almighty has been revealed. Thank you from the bottom of my Romer heart. All that remains now is to retrieve the two sacred items, namely the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue. You have done so much for us. It is only right that you retrieve them. I have no idea how we might begin to thank you for all that you have done for us, young Gajos. Oh my, it appears your journey into the cave was not without sacrifice. Madame Rosa mutters some strange words under her breath. She seems to be casting a spell. The party's wounds are healed. There, all better. Now young Lala and the others will be arriving soon. The sacred items must be retrieved. You must lose no time in entering the altar. You will accompany our friends once more, Florin.
Okay.
Of course, Madame Rosa. Now it seems that to make our way inside, we must read the engraving on the stone beside the stairs. When the turban of truth glows all in gold, our Lord shall wake from sleep. A maiden, virtue's vestment clad, must dance, the peace to keep.
Oh.
Beyond lies the turban of truth. My destiny awaits. It is time, young Gajo. Time for you to enter the altar. May the Almighty's blessings go with you. Ah, lock tight. Damn it. No, I can't get the loot. Damn it. Those bastards.
These are the two sacred items described in the ancient texts. The turban of truth. This is the instrument I must play. And here is the vestment of virtue, in which Lala will perform her dance. Together, we will carry out the ritual, and the Almighty will be restored. Free to choose my own path in life, no longer shackled by the destiny of the Romers.
Florin takes down the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue from the wall of the altar.
Come, we must return to the clan. They will be keen to thank you, I am sure.
Wait up! Sorry we're late. Lala's bad leg was troubling her. So I thought I'd better carry her on...
My betrothed! You! An outsider!
Florin, that is enough. Kiefer has done us a great service. I could not have come here without him.
But... Lala...
I see that you have already recovered the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue. Good. Then we must prepare.
Are you sure you're up to it?
take my arm.
Thank you, Kiefer.
Lala! Wait for me!
Okay.
We are very nearly ready, Rambaro. We may begin the ritual forthwith.
Oh.
Now, Florin, there is no need to rush. Perhaps you would allow me to examine the Turban of Truth first of all. Rambaro takes the Turban of Truth from Florin. Yes, it is as I suspected. The time is not yet right. What? But surely. Look closely. According to the engraving beside the stairs, the Almighty will be restored when the Turban of Truth glows golden. Does it seem to be glowing to you? I could not tell you why, my lad, but it seems clear to me that the time for the ritual is not yet nigh. But then when? And how will we know? We must at least try. If we do not, it may be years before my duty is fulfilled.
Listen.
Please, Florin, you must think about what you are suggesting. What if it did lift the seal, What if it did, and the time were not right? If the Almighty were restored too soon, and the Demon King destroyed him once and for all, we would have failed utterly in our defeat. And then there would be no future for anyone, roamer or otherwise. It is a risk we cannot take. But we have come all this way. You really mean just to give up now? I cannot give up. I will not. The Almighty has led us here to this place, on this day, for a reason. The time is right for his restoration. It must be. Florin snatches the Turban of Truth from Rambaro. Lala, do as I tell you and put on the vestment of virtue. You will dance? I order it. Florin, do you mean to go through with this? I do, and I will need your help. It is time for you to pray. Pray for the restoration of the Almighty. Why is he trying to rush it? Is it because he's afraid that his destiny's leaving him? Man, he looks angry.
Nothing is happening.
Foolish human children. Those who break the seal must be punished.
What is happening here?
Let go of the Turban, Florin!
No! I will not! I cannot!
Foolish human children.
Feel my
But Florin, why? Kiefer!
Come on, Florin, this isn't you. I know you never hurt Lala. Did you hear that? That was Florin's voice coming from inside the monster. And it sounds like he's in pain. Come on, let's deal with this thing and set Florin free.
Kiefer, wait! I will help you. I cannot allow poor Florin to suffer.
Oh, he's weak to bang. Lightning, weak to lightning too. Weak to Aqua Slash.
I owe you one. Lightning Flash!
Get it together!
Hey! Lightning Flash! Hey! Lightning Flash! I owe you one. I owe you one.
Kiefer!
I owe you one.
Come on!
Lightning Flash!
It's over.
And we took care of him.
I'm going from
Level
strength to
up.
strength.
I can move. Is my punishment really at an end? Lala! Lala, are you alright?
Kiefer! Your wounds look very bad. Are you in pain? thank goodness. And thank you, Kiefer. Thank you all.
This was all my fault. All of it.
But Florin, I am equally to...
No! No, Lala. It was me who insisted we go ahead with the ritual. For my own selfish reasons. I have known all along. Known that you do not love me. But I thought, perhaps if I were to fulfill the Roma's duty, perhaps then...
Oh, Florin. I should have told you the truth long ago. But I knew our fates were intertwined. I meant only to protect you, and myself. The fact is, Florin, we cannot be together. I am sorry.
I understand. I only hope that you can forgive me, Lala, for what I have done.
Accompanied by Baldo, the party head back into the cave and remove the chimes of the chosen from the pedestal on which they were placed. The lake is filled with water once again, and the altar of the Almighty is submerged. Rumbaro decides to keep hold of the turban of truth and the vestment of virtue for now. And the roamers and the party set out back to where they first met. Although the ritual was a failure, the roamers threw a huge party to say goodbye to Scruffy D and his friends, and to thank them for all they've done. And then in the small hours,
Everything that happened today was my fault. And now it is all ruined. We cannot fulfill our duty. I cannot be with Lala. I will have to leave the clan.
But what's going to happen to Lala if you're not here? You're just going to leave her to deal with everything herself?
You don't understand. I have been lying to Lala from the start.
That mark?
We roamers have one ironclad rule. Two people who bear the mark of the Earth Spirit must never be permitted to marry. Well, my mark first appeared only a few years ago. And, as luck would have it, it was just after I had become engaged to Lala. Of course, by that point, I was head over heels in love with her.
You know what? I can't get my head around all this. You, Rombaro, Madame Rosa, Baldo, you're all as bad as each other. It's all rules this and duty that. Have none of you stopped to think what Lala wants?
What you say is correct, and I hate that you are free to say it. I have hated it from the start, but you are perhaps the only one that Lala can count on. To protect her and to support her. You are in a unique position to do that. Will you do this, Kiefer? Will you look after Lala?
so I will say this, after playing the game for many hours, there is an issue with the SFX when it comes to the voice. I haven't messed with the sounds at all, but the voice shouldn't be getting loud in some areas and being soft in the next. It's like they didn't even do any quality control. There's just little nitpicks things that I've been noticing, but you know what? It is what it is. The game's already out.
You heard all that, right? Well, it doesn't matter either way. You and I need to have a chat. Let's meet at that hill overlooking the sea to the west. No one will disturb us there. Not even Maribel.
I just noticed I went the wrong way. We gotta go the other way to get to the cliffs. This part glows a lot.
It's quite a view, isn't it? Doesn't this place remind you of Astad? I thought you'd say that. Okay, so listen. This journey we've been on together, it's made me realize something. A while ago, your dad said this adventure was all about recovering a lost world. So the question is, who did this to the world in the first place? Well, if you ask me, it's obvious. It's the same bad egg who's been creating chaos in all these towns we've been to. You know who I mean, right? Yeah, the Demon King. This journey of ours is going to lead us to him in the end. I've never been more sure of anything. And when that happens, well, we'll need the Almighty on our side. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would. Anyway, I've been giving it some thought. To restore the Almighty to this world, we need the Romans. But leaving such an important job to them alone, well, to Lala, really, doesn't feel right. You know what I mean, don't you?
You want to take Lala back?
Right. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. Just hear me out. I've never really mentioned this before, but the fact is, there's something about you. Call it destiny, or whatever, but you have a purpose in life. Me, on the other hand, well, there's nothing special about me. Apart from the fact that I happen to be born a prince. And if I'm honest, I used to be jealous of you. That's why I wanted to come on this adventure, to see if I could find a purpose too. Something only I could do. I think I've waffled on long enough, so I'll leave it there. It's already getting late. You head back and get some rest. I'll be right behind you. I'm just going to enjoy the view a little longer. I'm in that kind of mood tonight.
Scruffy D does as he's told and heads back to the encampment to rest, leaving Kiefer gazing out to the sea. Scruffy D returns to the tent where his friends are sleeping. Before he knows it, he's asleep himself. And then morning comes.
Hey!
Ah, I slept like a baby. Morning, Scruffy D. I thought I saw Kiefer talking to you in the middle of the night. Was everything alright with him? Well, spare me the details. I expect he was just boring you to tears about how in love with Lala he is or something. Now, shall we get going? Look lively, Ruff. We're heading out. What? It's morning already, but I'm still, sleepy.
Take this!
There's no doubting your talent, boy, or your tenacity. I yield.
Thank you, Baldo. You're a more than worthy opponent. So, Rombaro, this means I can be the next guardian of the Romans, right?
Yes, most certainly. We would be foolish to refuse one so skilled. Come before me, Kiefer. Your companions too. My fellow roamers, it gives me great pleasure to announce that a new guardian now watches over us. Allow me to introduce our newest clan member, Kiefer. I must also express our gratitude to his fellow Gajos, without whom we would never have found our way to the altar of the Almighty. Let us lift up our voices in the song of thanks. To our new companions, may the blessings of the Almighty be upon them all.
I hate to spring it on you like this, but it looks like this is where our journey together ends. I can't go back to our world, to our time, to a place where my whole future's decided for me. I'm going to stay here and look after the roamers. And besides, look at this amazing sword! And as guardian of the Almighty's chosen people, it's all mine now. That's my destiny. My purpose. I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I had a feeling you'd say that. Anyway, I suppose you'll be heading back to Pilchard Bay. Let me take you as far as the teleporter, at least.
Lala is singing the songs of thanks. Her eyes are a little moist. You and your friends have given us new hope, friend Scruffy D. Rest assured that we will take care of good Kiefer. Madame Rosa is singing the song of thanks in a crystal clear voice that belies her years. Kiefer's a tough lad, but I have a feeling you're even tougher, Scruffy D. Now listen, we may have different methods, but we all want the same thing, peace. Let's not forget that, eh? Hey, that's not the way to... No. It's easy to get lost.
That
Oh.
was easy.
Link didn't stand a chance.
All in a day's work.
Well, here we are. This is it. Time for us to part ways. There are people out there who need your help, and people here who need mine. We've both got a job to do, after all. And when we roamers fulfill our duty, you'll be the first to know. Listen, thanks for everything. It's been amazing. Oh, and if you run into my dad, will you bring him up to speed? Tell him I found my purpose. I've got a feeling he'll understand. Now go!
What?
Do you think Kiefer threw it into the teleportal after us? Scruffy D opens the bag and peers inside. It contains all of Kiefer's equipment, a letter for Scruffy D, and a note addressed to the King of Estard.
Oh.
Huh. Kiefer's so selfish, spawning off to live his own little life, and leaving all the hard work to us. I just wish he were here so that I could tell him off to his face. I mean, you could have told him off earlier, but you chose not to. Alright, Scruffy D. Now, you're not missing Kiefer already, are you? Yeah, me too. I thought we were going to have loads more adventures together. Yep. Welcome to the mini medal exchange, Scruffy D. Oh, are those mini medals I see? Allow me to take them off your hands. Altogether, that's 12 mini medals you've handed in so far. Since you've handed over 10 mini medals, I give you a Kerplunk bracer as a reward.
So you have returned to us. You must tell me of your latest adventures. But first, please enlighten me as to the whereabouts of my son. Has that confounded boy wandered off somewhere again? Why do you evade my gaze? What is the meaning of this? Well, will you answer me?
Scruffy D explains what happened and gives King Donald the note from Kiefer.
As Prince of Astard, it was my duty to safeguard my kingdom's future. I abandoned that duty, and I hope you can forgive me for that. Because I found my purpose here. I found the thing that only I can do. The thing that I'd be willing to sacrifice anything for. I've been so fortunate. I had the best upbringing a boy could hope for, and a loving father and sister. Everything I am today is thanks to you, and I'll never forget that. I wish you all many years of health and happiness. Love, Kiefer. P.S. Be nice to Lisette, okay? I'm going to miss her.
He's found a purpose? But he's... No, that isn't right. I simply treated him as one and tried to keep him cooped up here. Now he's chosen to give up everything he had, to cause pain to those closest to him, and all to follow his own path. Those are not the actions of a child. My boy has become a man. I had planned to give him this on his return, but I suppose you might as well have it now.
Scruffy D receives the blue fragment. Nice.
One of the people of the island found it and brought it here to the castle. I had meant to present it to him as a symbol of my blessing. To let him know that I was happy with the path he had chosen. Alas, it seems I may have missed my child. Well, anyway, I must thank you for bringing me this news.
Can what I just heard to be true? Can the prince really have gone to another world, never to return? Surely this cannot be. Surely this is just some foolish tale. The king believed in his son. That is why he permitted you all to go on this journey in the first place. And now you tell me Prince Kiefer has decided to desert us? Is this how he means to repay his father's generosity? If you do not mind, I wish to be alone. I trust you will excuse me. Well, technically I'm the one that's supposed to be excused. Now that we've gotten out of the way, let's go and do something to cheer ourselves up. How about a nice little trip somewhere? Yeah, we do gotta go visit the new island, I suppose. I guess I can't go to the other side. I wonder if we get to change vocation soon. Alright gamers, thank you so much for watching the stream and supporting me. If you like the stream, if you can help me out with a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you want to hang out some more, you're always welcome to follow or subscribe. Thank you so much for if you've been watching my videos, and yeah, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be back in the next 30 minutes to an hour. So yeah, this is ScruffyDJanitor signing off. Peace out. And I'll see you next stream.